Good evening, everyone. It's Tom Sydney Bushnell. There you go, they're cheering me. It's Tom Sydney Bushnell, aka Numbers, here from Psych Club and the Tom Numbers Show. But in particular here on Psych Club. So it's late at night, as you can see. I'm out on the beach. I'm in Bournemouth. If anyone wants to meet up along the way, just send me an email. welcome.to.psych.club@gmail.com. Personal boundaries. Anyway, here come the Lost Boys out of the sea. Didn't know there was people down there. So some interesting things tonight. That's almost a full moon. Full moon is 108, which is twilight, which is Fitzgerald, which is hoverboard, which is Jack, Edward Kidd, my buddy Jack. Almost is sorry. So the full moon is 141, which is Tom Sydney Bushnell. It's Mark Atwood, it's Reincarnation, it's Looking Glass. And if you do almost the full moon, almost, I believe, if I remember right, is 80. 80 is Spencer, as in Lady Diana. But that comes to 221, so almost the full moon is 221, which is The Greatest Showman. It's 1,000 years of peace. 1,000 years of peace, 221. There's some other figures that have come to my attention. That being, I've said this before, but it's always worth a reminder. So sand is 38, which is gold. Ocean is also 38, which is also gold. It's also balance, it's also change, it's also fire. And we've got fire over there, we've got a couple of fires here on the beach. And so if you do gold, well, if you do sand plus ocean, that's 38 plus 38. That comes to 76, which comes to contact, comes to ripple, and it comes to Thomas. It comes to a magic wand, because magic wand is actually 75, which is north, although this is south of the direction that I'm looking at. Funding is also 75. Eternal is 75, but a magic wand is 76, which is ocean plus sand. But if we add fire, which is also 38, that takes you to 114, which comes to frequency. And these past couple of weeks down this way on the coast have been very educational, to put it mildly. I feel like I'm feeling into maybe more of what this reality is all about. I did an episode with Gene Decode, and you'll see that over on my other channel. Yeah, trying to figure these things out. The Great Awakening is fascinating. I think it's a lot bigger than any of us have really dared to think or believe. That's what it feels like. Put your thoughts in the comments, what you feel it's like for you. Yeah. Actually, if you add another fire, because there's two here, so go 114, add 38, takes you to 152. I believe that's right. Yeah, 114 and 38. Yeah, 152. 152 actually comes to Bournemouth, which is where I am right now. And Bournemouth comes to gold. Sorry, correction. It comes to silver reset. So you've got the golden sands here. Golden is 57 Tesla, England, Moon, Magician, Wood, Mary, golden 57. But Bournemouth 152. Mouth is 77, which is Christ. Born, Bourne, is 75 again, which is Magic Wand, which is Eternal, which is Funding. But 152 comes to gold, so 38, 38, 38, 38, which is sand, ocean, fire, and fire. 152 Bournemouth. It's actually my birthday as well, 15th of Feb. So 152. You could do it 215 as well, which is 11th of September, 215. Yeah, these last few days, last couple of weeks or so, have been fascinating. So I haven't been able to document though. I've tried to film some of them, but along this beach, I've been seeing. I mentioned this in the episode I did with Gene, but I've been seeing green. I haven't seen them tonight, but I've been seeing green lights the last couple of nights. Maybe 3, 4 nights ago. I don't think I was down here. Was I down here last night? I'm not sure if I was. No, I might. Yeah, I was. The last couple of nights I've been seeing green lights. About 3 or 4 nights ago on 2 occasions. Saw a little bit last night, but not as much. But it was green lights turning red as well, kind of whizzing up into the air, coming down, dancing around. I wasn't sure if they were drones. I couldn't hear anything to make me think that they were, and they seemed to be doing some things when I kind of give them intention. I said, okay, whiz up, and they did, and then they whizzed over to the side, and then the other night they did it here. So that thing whizzing around there is just the refraction on the camera. Still beautiful, but it's not an orb or UFO or anything like that. So I can move that side to side with the camera. But there were green flashing lights about there underneath the moon, and it would flash and it would kind of come on and come off, and then it would super quickly whiz right into the shoreline like this, and then it would dance along the beach. And then the other night, the first night, it was over here, and I kind of gave it an intention of, okay, show me something, and then it whizzed right up into the air, kind of hovered for a bit, and then moved over, and then it started dancing around on the beach again. So yeah, it's and then this was a great one a few nights ago. So over here there was a star, and it was stationary, and it started to move very slowly, very slowly across the skyline. I'm like, can anyone? I didn't speak to the people in the restaurant. I did actually a little bit later, but when I was watching this one move, I just kind of watched it, and I didn't see anyone else seem to notice it. But and then it stopped, and it just stayed hovering continually throughout the night. It's almost like it rolled into position. There's something up there. That's a plane, I think, though, because that's flashing. It's flashing on and off. I don't know if you can see that. You probably won't be able to see it on the camera. No. It's, yeah, I don't think you'll be able to see that one. But I think that seems to be a plane. It's blinking on and off. Not very brightly, but I think that's probably a plane. Might be able to see it a bit more once it goes past the moon. It's a shame. This camera is supposed to be super duper, but I wouldn't say it's the best one for night vision. I've seen one camera that's awesome. You can take pictures of the moon and see the craters and everything. Maybe put in the comments what that camera is, that phone is, people. Maybe I should get one of those. But yeah, it's an amazing time, and also commentary on what's happened with President Trump at Mar-a-Lago. I guess I can talk about this. Maybe I can't. But do the numbers on the agency. Just see what they come up to. It's quite interesting. And it was interesting wording that President Trump used. I've got a show coming up with MJ and my favourite lady that begins with a J. We'll be doing a show soon, so we've got some things to go through. So yeah, there's other things that will probably come to mind when I finish, but I just wanted to touch base. And yeah, if anyone wants to catch up while I'm here, let me know. Some people on the other channel did get in touch, and it was great to meet them. But I'll be putting this out on Psych Club, so probably more of you will see it. That's the intention anyway. But get in touch, yeah. But it's beautiful out here. It's like it's really still. I mean, there's a bit of a breeze, but it's very still and calming, and it's just beautiful. It really is amazing. And it always feels magical looking at the moon and seeing the stars and the sea. But particularly this time is heightened. And I think we're going to be coming into the storm soon. Storm is 85, Awakening 85, Matrix 85, Silver 85. The Storm 118. That was the first number I got. My cousin Paul's date of birth when he passed in 2015. Dropped the 0, 215. It's my birthday. It's also September 11th, 215. And as you know, I met a bunker and I felt like I was activated, but I didn't know what the numbers were. I knew there was it was my cousin's date of birth, 118, January 18th, but I didn't know, like I know now, about the numbers, the alphanumeric connection, the code. But nevertheless, I did feel something back then. But then in 2020, looking into Diana, figured out Diana Spencer 109.17, Psych Club 109, and anyway, I guess the rest is history, or the rest is the future. Future 91, Space Force 91, POTUS 91, Liberty 91. So the best is yet to come. It might feel a confusing time. It has felt like that for me in some ways the last few weeks. Just figuring out kind of the next moves, what next moves to take. And I guess this chessboard has been set a long time ago, but because there's multiple options, different ones maybe become apparent. But I guess in hindsight, it's always 2020, isn't it? Hindsight, you can see what was supposed to be. But when we're trying to peer around corners using conscious or spiritual 5D periscopes, and we can see a few options. I can, I'm sure you can as well. But nevertheless, here we are, and it's coming. It is coming. So enjoy the show. And oh, also I forgot to say this. So yesterday was the 9th of August. Hang on, we've got one moving now. There you go. Can you see that? That's moving. That is moving. That is moving up there. Hang on, that's moving. That is moving, and it's not flashing. That's a ship. That is a ship. Oh wow. That's not moving. Sorry, I mean, it's not flashing it, but look, it's dimmed. So it's dimmed now. That was just brighter just a few seconds ago. Don't know if you can see it still, just there faintly. That was brighter. That's a ship. It's not blinking. It's not flashing like an aeroplane would with tail lights. Or that's a ship. That's just moving elegantly. Thank you. You're probably not going to be able to see this on the camera. There's a fraction of it. It's just, I wish you could see it. So it's gone past the star that was stationary, and it looks just like a star. It looks just like a star. Wow. That's crazy. I mean, it's beautiful, it's amazing. But these are the ships, these are the scout ships. and it's there, and it's going over towards the sector of where Arcturus is. Oh, is it gone? I think it's gone. Has it gone? I think it's gone. Like when I said Arcturus. Oh no, is it still moving? It's gone very faint if it is. Yeah, it's paused. I said Arcturus. It's gone to that sector close to it. That's Arcturus there. There might be a connection I've got with Arcturus, I should say. Maybe there's an Arcturian connection. Now it's gone. Now it's dimmed off. It's totally switched off. Thanks, guys and girls. It's gone. It's up there. Oh, it's very faint, but it's stationary now. So it's going off and then it's coming on again. You can't see it. I can barely see it. Thank you. That was awesome. Okay, I'm going to say. What I was going to say was 77 years ago, yesterday was the events that took place in Japan to do with 1945. Yeah, 77 is Christ, it's power, it's hers. I think that's just moving over slightly. Yeah, I'm just doing a YouTube. I'll be sitting here still. It's moving over very slowly. So it's got over to. It's got over to Arcturus now. So it was there. It's moving over. But yeah, 77 years ago. All right, everyone, subscribe to the channel. And thanks for all your donations and super chats and everything else. I'm going to say over and out. Check all the links below. All right, everyone, God bless. Bye.